Think you need to spend thousands to build a YouTube brand that actually makes money? What if I told you the biggest creators started with almost nothing, and today's AI tools can give you the same advantage for pennies on the dollar? Stick around, because I'm about to reveal how psychological principles combined with cutting-edge AI can transform your channel into a profit-generating machine. Every legendary brand begins with understanding human psychology. When someone clicks on your video, they're making a split-second emotional decision. They're not just choosing content, they're choosing an identity to align with. This is where most creators fail. They focus on equipment and editing instead of the psychological triggers that create true connection. The first principle is relentless consistency, but here's the twist. You don't need to create everything from scratch anymore. AI tools like TubeMargic AI can analyze trending topics, generate titles that tap into psychological curiosity gaps, and even suggest content frameworks that have proven engagement patterns. Instead of spending hours researching what works, you input your niche and let the AI identify the psychological hooks your audience craves most. Consider the compound effect. If you improve just 10% with each video, by your 100th video, you're not just 10 times better, you're exponentially superior to where you started. AI accelerates this curve dramatically. Where traditional creators spend months learning what resonates, AI can analyze millions of data points instantly, showing you exactly which psychological triggers drive clicks, engagement, and subscriptions in your specific niche. The second principle is strategic obsession. Most people dabble, but icons become consumed with mastering their craft. Here's where AI becomes your secret weapon. Tools like TubeMargic AI don't just suggest topics, they analyze the psychological profile of your ideal viewer. They identify emotional pain points, desires, and aspirations that your content can address. This means every video you create is strategically designed to solve a problem or fulfill a need your audience didn't even know they had. Think about Mr. Beast starting with 20 subscribers. His obsession wasn't just with creating content, it was with understanding human psychology at scale. What makes people share? What creates that compulsive need to watch until the end? AI can now decode these patterns for you, showing which narrative structures, emotional arcs, and psychological triggers generate the highest retention rates. The third principle is authentic creation over audience pleasing. This might sound contradictory when discussing AI, but here's the psychological truth. Authenticity scales when you understand your unique value proposition. AI tools can identify gaps in your niche where your authentic voice hasn't been represented. They analyze competitor content to show you where genuine differentiation opportunities exist. When you're creating from your authentic core while leveraging AI insights about human psychology, you're not copying. You're amplifying your natural advantages. The AI becomes your research assistant, identifying which aspects of your personality and expertise create the strongest psychological connection with viewers. The fourth principle is delusional self-belief, but smart delusion. Michael Jordan didn't just believe he could win, he studied his opponents obsessively. Similarly, your self-belief needs to be backed by data-driven insights about what actually works. AI tools can show you exactly how successful creators in your space structure their content psychologically. Which words create urgency? Which thumbnail elements trigger curiosity? Which storytelling patterns maintain attention? This isn't about copying, it's about understanding the psychological framework underlying success, then applying your unique perspective within that structure. The AI handles the analysis while you focus on authentic value creation. The fifth principle involves embracing productive suffering. But why suffer unnecessarily? Traditional creators spend months failing with trial and error. AI tools can compress your learning curve by showing you which content formats generate revenue, which topics your audience will pay for, and which psychological approaches build genuine authority in your space. The sixth principle focuses on mastery-oriented thinking. True masters never stop learning, and AI accelerates this process exponentially. Instead of wondering which direction to grow your channel, AI can analyze your most successful content to identify psychological patterns that resonate most strongly with your audience. It can suggest evolution paths that maintain your core appeal while expanding your reach. Finally, the seventh principle is insane simplicity. Steve Jobs eliminated buttons until he reached elegant simplicity. AI helps you eliminate content complexity by identifying the single psychological trigger that drives the most engagement for your specific audience. Rather than creating complex content that tries to appeal to everyone, you can focus on the one core emotional need your audience wants fulfilled. The beautiful thing about combining psychology with AI is cost efficiency. Instead of expensive market research, failed experiments, and wasted content, you're making informed decisions from day one. TubeMargic AI and similar tools cost less than a single dinner out, but they provide insights that traditionally required teams of analysts. Your channel becomes profitable faster because you're not just creating content, you're creating psychological experiences that viewers genuinely value. When someone watches your video, they're not just consuming information, they're having an emotional need met, a problem solved, or an aspiration fulfilled. The psychology of building a beloved brand isn't about manipulation, it's about genuine value creation guided by deep understanding of human needs. AI simply helps you identify and serve those needs more effectively, more efficiently, and more profitably than ever before possible. Ready to transform your approach? Click the link in the description below to watch our complete tutorial on using TubeMargic AI and discover how to implement these psychological principles with cutting-edge tools that cost almost nothing but deliver results that can change everything.